Alright guys, so it says that we are live. I am testing our audio as usual. I do have my wife with us tonight.
Hey
So give me
everyone.
a few moments while we get everything loaded on my end to make sure everything's working correctly. Because for some reason it's saying we're live, but I'm not seeing anything over here.
Mm-mm.
That is weird. Very,
The
very
messages are the
interesting.
same.
Uh, Give me a second, guys. We've got something weird happening. Alright.
There we
Okay,
are.
there we are. Alright, checking audio again. Make sure it's loud enough. Okay, perfect. Sounds like everything's coming in good. All right, guys. So, welcome back to our Friday Night Live. My wife has decided to grace us with her presence tonight.
It's
I
been a
know,
while.
I know everyone likes to see my wife on here, so I got her talked into it. I do want to go ahead and cover a few things right quick. We are in Bay County, Florida, and we lost connection over there for some reason. Please ignore the background music or the background racket.
Hmm.
I know we're doing a live stream. Anyway, all right. So Bay County, we have now 17 positive cases. Um, 16 are residentials, and one is the individual that drove from Texas to here. There are 8 in Panama City itself, 3 in Panama City Beach, 1 in Southport, 2 in Lynn Haven, 1 in Youngstown, and 1 in Tyndall Air Force Base. Now, when we first saw this over here, we saw just one case. Everybody's always just one case.
Hmm.
There's a lot more than that, all right? Sure, they sit there and tell us about a testing and all this stuff, but they ain't got enough tests. Um, Most people that have it think they got the flu. I don't know why they just think that they've got the flu, and instead of calling the emergency room, they just self medicate, which is that's okay if you can beat it. The issue I have with a lot of people around here is that everybody knows if you think you've got this, you call them. They come to you. I know from personal experience with some people that I know that wind up getting sick and they drive straight to the hospital with this going on. Don't do that. All right. You're jeopardizing everybody else there in the emergency room. You're jeopardizing everybody else that you're coming in contact with. Be smart. All right. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are not smart. Um, Let me get to the chat right fast, guys, so I don't ignore anybody here.
Josh has new baby bunnies.
Josh, oh yes, Josh. I told my wife that you had some babies there, and she was all excited yesterday. You got to send me some pictures of the babies.
Hey JT.
All right, so we've got John here, Adam Brown. How's it going? Survival preparedness for beginners. How's it going, buddy? Um, I see economic collapse and depression coming along with all the fun and sad situation. Yeah, John. Survival preparedness, though, in a good hurricane. Hurricane season's just around the corner here.
Hmm.
Snafu, if you are still here, buddy, I did receive notification that you had tried to call me. My phone is down, so I can't even text out of it. So hit me up with my email, buddy. I put that in the link for you right now. That and Signal is the only way, and Messenger is the only way I have communication online. So my phone's out. Let's see here. Party like it's the apocalypse. Mondak, how's it going? Good to see you, bud. Oh, it's March. Good to see you. See who else we got in here. JT, how's it going? Definitely good to see you. I did receive a lot of y'all's comments today. I think I saw yours, JT, a couple others, talking to Joe up in New York. I did see those. I didn't really have much to comment on that. It looked kind of like a private conversation between you guys anyway. But I did see them. Done working. How's it going? Lisa Jones, good to see you. Paula? Yeah, Paula's here. Good to see you, Paula. All right, who else we got? If I missed somebody, Josh Connor. Just to answer everyone's question that may ask, no, I have not been able to get in touch with Flash. I sent Flash a couple emails just check on him. I ain't heard nothing back. So hopefully somebody here has been in contact with Flash and he's doing okay. Sweet Liberty, good to see you. How you doing? Helen Dixon, how's it going? Concerned Citizen, good to see you, bud. Sarah, normally, you guys look good tonight. I hope you are doing well. Yes, we are doing
We
well.
are. We're doing very well. Thank you.
Hopefully that light there does not turn me red like it did last Friday night. I don't know what happened with that. It was crazy. Carol W, how's it going? Morning from Scotland.
Oh, I wish I was there.
It rains too much.
We like it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I got Irish in my blood. It's just Scott
And Irish.
and Irish.
Explains a lot.
All right, so with the cases here, something I want to talk about right fast, guys, is these conspiratorial theories running around. All right, those who have been with me for a very long time on this channel when I started it, which we're coming up on a year very soon. Um, I was part of the truther movement. I was real in depth, but I still follow a lot of the truther information. I don't do much of it here anymore. I stick to prepping and survival, outdoor survival now because, well, we'll be getting a homesteading too. Well, mainly because this platform just doesn't like it. All right. This is another source of income for us, especially right now since we are both not working. I mean, everything's closed down. So what makes it makes it. But I'm getting questions, a lot of them, about this bug. Okay. It's fake. This I'm not saying it's fake. This is what I'm hearing. It's fake. They're just doing this to round up people and get the census realigned for 2020. That's the theory. All right. I don't think that's right. It's all fake. They're doing something major. Something major is coming. Possibility. All right. Some of the possible things I've heard. One is that we're fixing to be invaded. Two, we're fixing to get rained down with meteors and asteroids from the comet Atlas when it comes swinging through our solar system. Maybe. I can tell you this much. If that was the case, the Earth isn't going to make it. All right. I mean, if the Earth got bombarded with massive amounts of meteorites, asteroids, no. Okay. I don't sit there and sweat it. We still try to prepare as much as possible as we can now. We can't prepare much right now because we're not really supposed to be riding around. I mean, they've got I call it a shelter in place. It's actually safer at home order is what it is. It's what they labeled it. I guess it's more kinder, friendlier message. Oh my goodness. It's like, stay at home, guys. Like if you don't, you're going to be in trouble. Really, I actually am married. Okay.
It sounds nicer than quarantine, I guess.
Yeah. Hold on. I saw a couple people slip in here. Trucker JP, how's it going, buddy? Snafu Snaps, I see you, bro. John Moore, how's it going? Hello from Ohio. All right. I did see some people slide in here. That's Florida for you. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm watching this, guys, and, I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking things out. We're preppers. That's what we do. We always look at all kind of different scenarios and try to figure out what we need to do to survive a certain situation. If this comet Atlas is, all right, from the research I've done on it, last Friday night someone had mentioned to me, so I had to go look it up because I never heard of it. Last time it came through our solar system was 4000 BC. Is with this gaseous cloud, it is half the size of the sun. Now they're saying that the ice rock makeup on the interior is only probably a couple miles. So that's why it looks so big. It's because of the gaseous cloud. Now, suppose it's going to be like 75 million miles from Earth when it passes through. It's going to be closer to the sun, slingshot around and do its thing. And then we won't see it again, at least not in our lifetime. But I'm I'm getting comments, questions about this gaseous cloud. Is it going to set off an EMP? Is it going to set off a coronal mass ejection? Is it going to break apart and gas everybody? Is it getting brighter because it's fixing to explode and shower the earth with meteorites? One, I have no idea. Okay, I've I've always been honest when I say if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. All right, now I don't know. Okay, it's 75 million miles. It's supposed to pass Earth at 75 million miles. Okay, last I heard, it might be more than that. You're no scientist. They don't don't they know that? Yes. Uh,
It's a good excuse to
survival
watch Armageddon
preparedness.
again.
Yeah, we can watch Armageddon. Bruce Willis. Hey, Bruce Willis is awesome. Bruce Willis, if you're out there watching me right now, dude, you are awesome. Which you probably already know that. All right, just see Magic Prepper. How's it going, brother? Hey, Magic Prepper, we need to get in touch with you pretty soon, man. I need to get a live stream set up with you. See what we got here. Scott Rhodes, how's it going? Hello, Mr. CFP. Scott from Missouri. Glad to be a prepper and thankfully for that mentality. Yes, we just try to prepare for as much things as possible. Giant rocks falling from the sky. I mean, yeah, we're still going to try to keep our preps, but you're going to be looking at a world-changing event as far as atmospheric conditions, having the ability to grow. I'm not saying it's not survivable. I mean, Earth's been hit before by stuff. Now, was it massive during mankind's coming along, or was it prior? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I've read so many different books on different things. Yes, and they weren't picture books. Believe it or not, they actually had really small text in that sucker. I bet you that book was like that big. Yeah, and it only took me about 3 years to read it. All right, I skipped a bunch of it. All right, but anyway, no, actually, I do enjoy reading. But anyway, guys, I don't know. I do appreciate people contact me, ask me these questions, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I used to have a telescope when I was a kid. I liked looking at the stars. I got out here and I was trying to find that comet last night, what it was, and the constellation, the giraffe constellation that they were talking about, I couldn't find it. All right, I found the Big Dipper. I mean, yeah, I don't know, guys. That's not my thing. Carolina Skies, that's usually in our channel. He'd be a good guy to ask about that, especially as far as any videos and stuff. He might be looking for it himself. He does come to our channel a lot, guys. So I always recommend if you're interested in that type of stuff, he's your go-to guy there. Let's see here. David, the door. Is the end of global industrial civilization nigh? David, I don't think so. Is this a serious threat? Is it a SHTF situation? Yeah, it's a global situation, of course. Do I believe it's going to be the end of civilization? No. Now, can this turn into economic collapse, bringing another depression in the United States? Absolutely. Especially without commerce moving around, not when you got trade moving around. Yes, it definitely can. But something I noticed, as soon as this stuff started hitting hard here in America, I watched silver price drop below $12. I'm looking like, what? That doesn't make any sense. As soon as the stock market tanked, silver dropped. That just goes to show you people are manipulating this precious metals market. It reminds me of 2012. I think it was the Rothschild, I believe. They bought up a whole bunch of silver. Silver shot through the roof, and then they dumped it. Yeah, they manipulated the market really bad. Everybody did massive buys. Yes, we used to buy a lot of silver and gold when we had extra funds. We haven't bought any in a while. It's just the way it is.
Lisa, as far as Venus, we saw Venus and Mercury last night. That was very cool.
And then I got to see my wife in the shower.
Nice.
Let's see here. I can't wait to show the fish trap video so I can make one. Paula, yes, that is one of the things I will be working on. I do need to do another garden video. You know what? I'll go ahead and do the fish trap video first. I'll do that. I'll start on it tomorrow. Hopefully, coffee, guys. Hopefully, I'll have it uploaded by tomorrow evening. No guarantees. It might be Sunday. What is today? Friday? Yeah,
Yeah.
Friday. All right. So that'll be my first one, and then I need to do an update on the garden because we've been what crops are starting to come up as far as our seedlings and stuff. We started separating them out, getting them roads spaced out and stuff. And I'll tell you what, weeding that garden, I bet you there was 6 inches of grass that I had to till through just to get to the dirt. So I'm fighting that grass all the time. Let's see what we got here. Survival preparedness. How's the garden doing? Garden's doing very well. Our kidney beans, pinto beans are doing very well. Corn's doing good. Cucumbers are doing all right. We got sunflowers. They are coming up. Um, Cantaloupes I'm having some problem with my kale, and everyone keeps telling me how easy kale is to grow. I'm having difficulty getting this kale to grow. Um, but maybe it's just not sprouting just yet. So we went ahead and planted some more seedings, trying to get those started, and we'll see what happens. Oh, peas. We got peas too. They're going very well, and our green beans are also taking off. I got a lot of stuff in the ground actually, guys. Trying to think what all they are. Still waiting on eggplant. Still waiting on spinach and Swiss yard. Still waiting on that. By the way, glad to see you haven't been robbed of that 3K again. Yeah, Magic Prepper, I appreciate that, buddy. Yes, I am actually very excited that our subscriber count is moving forward once again. Something was definitely manipulating a lot of stuff. I had actually gotten contact with Brian G. Johnson. He's a YouTube creator that teaches YouTubers how to do their videos and stuff, the ins and outs of it. He's right up there with Nick Nimmin and D Nimmin. Um, I left a comment on one of his posts, what type of video he wants, we wanted to see, and I mentioned that, and he actually responded that that would be the next video he did, and he did it, and he explained a lot. A lot of those subscriber jumps is where YouTube's cleaning out the bugs. YouTube's cleaning out the bugs. They're cleaning out the robots, the spam robots, things like that are actually not even people, spam accounts. Now, do we get unsubscribed from each other a lot? Yeah, I get unsubscribed from a lot of channels. And basically, if I haven't seen something come out of somebody for a while, I'll go to their channel to see. And most of the time, the bell icon is not hit and the subscribe button is unsubscribed. So then I got to redo that again. I've actually seen a lot of my good buddies that have been on this channel for a very long time recently subscribed to me. I'm like, oh, they unsubscribed you and you had to go back and redo it again. And we got a bright light now. It looks like it's coming all right over there. It is giving us a reddish look, but I can't do anything about that.
Paul says you look better because I'm next to you.
No, I completely agree. See, what did we miss here? Sitting and listen to me rant. I was going to say you all look so happy together. That is wonderful. Your face is lit up to the right way because she's right there with. Yes. No, the truckers on the highway last week. Rest area is closed. Truckers only. Yeah, I have seen that, and also saw where Florida, before they did the safer at home order, and make sure I call that correctly. Um, they were stopping people coming in to Florida from out of state for quarantine if you're certain states and stuff. But I think that's all the way around now. Let's see here. What are your stores like? How's traffic? People was out of paper towels and flour and yeast. It's an emergency. No people in the toll booths when you enter, only when you exit. Lisa, we haven't been back to Walmart or anywhere since we went the other day. There's plenty of food there, but they were spacing out how many people could enter the store. They were keeping the capacity down to a minimum. They don't let so many people in, and then let them. I mean, I had somebody comment, well, they're spacing out 6 feet. Actually, they weren't spacing out 6 feet there. They let one person in, and you'd be sitting there waiting. We waited 15 minutes before they let another person
It
in.
moved pretty fast for as long a line as it was.
But we actually had a 15-minute time to move another person in. So, it's, I don't know. So we're staying out of there, staying right here as much as possible. Right now, we got everything we need. We got enough food for a couple months where we don't have to really worry about anything. That's not starving to death. That's eating decent with leftovers. With the supplies we got right now, with our normal food eating, we probably got a good 4 months sitting dead on what we got before we have to get into all of our survival food, which I don't like getting directly in those, even though we ate some MREs the other night.
They're so good.
MREs are very good. They are rough on the
fun.
digestive system, though. If anybody has ever been in the military and you've had to eat MREs, you notice that you really, when you see a little pouch of toilet paper, like, is that all you get? Actually, by the time you get done eating MREs for a couple of days, you don't really need it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as our legacy food, our mountain house, our Augustin farms that we haven't got into those yet. Those things are just expensive. So we're using our normal rotational food now. When we get to that end, then we'll get into our expensive food because it's not cheap to replace those. I do want to point out, we were contacted. We had somebody actually purchase a lot of those legacy food from our link. We get percentage on all those sale guys. That's part of our affiliate program. And definitely, I don't know who you are. They don't give me that information, but they just let me know when somebody's done a big purchase. Definitely appreciate that. It does help us out here. Some people don't like legacy. I like legacy. Those are the ones that me and the wife were doing the reviews on. Big meals. I mean, it's a lot of food in them. Tastes good. Well, everything tastes good to me. But she's the foodie. If she says it tastes good, I trust her. Most of my taste buds are gone. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to get back in the chat, see what's going on here. Hey, guys, I got to get back to work, but it's good seeing everyone. All right, Magic Prepper, definitely, buddy. Catch you later. I got a solar hooked up on the chicken coop. My buddy is great at it. Josh, that's awesome. I didn't know you were putting solar up, man. I've got to go back to your channel. Are you doing more videos, man? I have not been over there, and I do apologize. I have not gotten any notifications from your channel. So I do remember when you started your channel up. All right, my screen just jumped. Lisa Jones, I haven't been out for 2 weeks. Today was the first trip out. The stores did have lots of meat, deli stuff, produce, frozen food. I could stay in for a while. I just have to check on my mom. Lisa Jones, I do understand what you're talking about, having to check on your family members. Just, be safe. Use your basic quarantine stuff, and that light is getting very bright. It's doing the same thing it did the other night.
Yeah.
JT, I said,
Bunny marble scooper.
For another bunny marble scooper. I will tell you a secret with the bunny Cocoa Puffs. We got a nice vacuum cleaner, sucks it right up, and it actually comes up very easy with the broom because I put a carpet down inside the trailer. It just sweeps right on out. But yeah, thankfully, rabbit marbles easy to clean up because they're solidified. They don't. It's not like a dog having to leave something behind. That just sweeps right away, and you can clean up the carpet real quick and easy. Most of the time, though, her rabbits are rabbits. It's my wife's rabbits. Most of the time, they use their hutch. Okay, I mean, but
especially to go pee pee, they do use the hutch. But the one is 11, so he has an accident once in a while because that's old for a house rabbit.
Yeah. But for the most part, at nighttime, I didn't go over this on that video. At nighttime, we take their hutch and their bunny blankets and all that stuff, put on in the bathroom with their feed and their water dish. They stay in the bathroom at night when we lay down the bed and everything. We don't have them run over on top of us because we have made that mistake many of time where we just leave the door open so they can still run around, and they like to stand on me and look at me.
It
And
doesn't bother me at all, but he doesn't get any sleep if they're out running around. So
nah, nah. And if the wife's snoring, the big one, he'll come running up looking at her. I mean, he looks real intent at her, then takes off. He tears his ass out of there as soon as she snores. So I guess that disturbs him.
I
But
snore
yeah,
like a freight train. It's so bad, y'all.
that was a mosquito. Man, that. All right, give me a second. Let me adjust that light because we got some
We're
glare.
yeah. That's better.
Okay. All right, it looks better on screen.
Yeah.
That way we're not playing of the orange. All right, what did I miss here? But
Using
JT, you definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, what do we got on this?
using the bunny pooies for the garden.
Oh yeah. You can make manure tea. It works out better when using bunny droppings for fertilizer. Just you put it all in a cloth sack, put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and let it do its thing, and use the
Steep.
water. Use the steep. Sorry, to fertilize your crops. I was trying to do the garden as much as possible with as natural as can be because you can't grow a lot of food without fertilizer. Um, I can't claim that anymore. My brother had walked out there and fertilized our garden the other day, so I can't make that claim anymore. That'd be misleading. Change that light. I don't know why the camera's so white on us.
Mhm.
All right, so what else we got here? If I've missed your comment, guys, I do apologize. All right. Organics to the max, huh? Well, Paula, I'm not really all that organic type of individual. It's just I just want to perfect growing without the need for it. That way, when things go bad, I don't have to worry about having a whole bunch of fertilizers and things like that um, on hand and stockpiled up just to make a garden grow. So we try to do as much as possible and learn from that, trying to grow as natural as possible. That way, when it's not available, we actually know what we need to do to make it grow better.
So it is, in fact, very organic. He just doesn't think of himself that way.
No. Oh my God! Like I go to shows, and what's the other one?
What's wrong with Trader Joe's? Whole Foods?
Whole Foods.
There's no Whole Foods up here.
Thank God. What do you call Panama City? Redneck Riviera.
Redneck Riviera. Everybody calls it that. I love it though. P.S. I love North Florida, so I'm happy.
I was told not to use chicken for fertilizer because it will kill your plants' nitrates. Just depends.
My dad
Some
always
plants,
used it.
yeah, some plants you need the extra nitrates. I believe green beans use they produce nitrate for like corn. Yeah, your green beans, other beans, legumes with your corn will work together with each other, but some plants actually use up a lot of nitrate, so you'd use certain fertilizer for certain type of crops. And then some of them you put it on and just burn them up. So make sure you don't get the wrong one. John, any violence or looting in your area, CFP? I have not read any reports. As far as right here, no, we haven't had any problems. We have been doing our little basic patrols at night. It's just to be ready if we need to. Okay.
This area doesn't seem to lend itself to as much foolishness as Central Florida does, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, this is true. But part of doing patrols and stuff is
Hmm.
just being ready. So when you actually have to put it in effect, you're ready to go. Like our group there in Apopka, we had everything worked out. Sorry, guys, get more coffee. We had everything worked out. We had a patrol set up. We had our systems ready to go. I mean, it was a bunch of us working together. Now we're here with family. Um, they weren't the same type of preparedness we are. I mean, my brother, my dad, yes, they understand prepping, um, but actually implementing the plans and stuff. So it takes time to work out all the kinks in that. We check the chat right fast, guys.
I have video requests.
Video requests.
Yeah, from
What
Helen. You'll get
kind?
there.
What kind of video
Okay.
requests? Oh, let me move that mouse out of the way. Okay. We do a video on how it has all been for you and what you'd bring or leave behind if you could do it again. How difficult it is
Has
has
it been?
been cooking.
Yeah, he did suggest that I do that. So I think we're definitely going to do a cooking one. And yeah, the short answer is yes. I would love to do that. So that's on our list for videos to do.
Uh, Compost is better than aged. Yes, compost works great in gardens. It really does. We had a compost set up there in Apopka. I don't put any meat and stuff like that, and it just gets to stinking too bad. But yeah, it works out very well. JT had to take the dog to the vet today. I wore a mask. I called. They came to get the dog. Doctor called me. They brought back the dog
Cool.
with meds. I gave credit card info over the phone. Very smooth. That's awesome, JT. I didn't know
It
they
is.
had those services in place. That is actually very cool. And Helen, yes, I believe it was you that mentioned that the other day. I went ahead and asked the wife about that. So yeah, she is down with that. There are some more Patreon videos that we're going to be making specifically for our patrons. But we will release those videos later on for everyone here at YouTube. Um, a lot of the cooking and stuff like that we're doing with rice and beans, and believe it or not, we get a lot of questions about. Well, I got rice and beans. What do I do with it? Okay, I get some people don't have that much imagination, or they're brand new to the prepping world, and that's what the problem is. It's not like they're. I'm not calling them idiots because most people, a lot of people, are not like us as preppers. Okay, they didn't think about stuff like this. But they had enough foresight to get to the store, go buy supplies. Well, now they're left with rice and beans and going, okay, I got rice and beans. What do I do now? And something just happened to my screen over here. Wow, they just gave me an advertisement in the middle of my live stream during a live stream. That's a real jerk move. So yes, we will have those videos too.
Yeah, and a lot of people. I mean, I love to cook. I love to clean the kitchen, or what what stands for kitchen right now.
It's a great outdoors.
And yeah, a lot of people just don't have the time or the inclination to soak beans and do rice that takes an hour and all that stuff when you have everything convenient at home. So they're actually legit questions.
Douglas March, thanks for the chat. Good to hear from y'all. Definitely good to hear from you. Sarah, the process of ice melting releases nitrogen, instant fertilizer. I have never heard about that. That sounds pretty cool. I'll have to take a look at that. I am definitely way back in the chat here. Let me get caught up, guys. I try to answer as much of the chat as I can, guys. But if I have missed you, just type it back in for me. We pulled a old tractor at the beginning of our access road and blocked it. John, that's a good idea. You're not moving a tractor. So yeah, that's a good idea there, buddy. Bad part total $304. It's been very costly a couple of months. Here's why. Where's my $1,200? JT, yeah.
Right.
Now I've seen a lot of people talking about that $1,200. I see pros and cons both ways. We talked a little bit about this last live stream. Yeah, People need money because their jobs have been shut down. A lot of people don't have a lot of savings put back. They weren't prepared for anything like this. Didn't expect it to happen. Now I've seen a lot of people here on YouTube raising Cain at people because they're asking for the stimulus check to help with their bills, screaming and hollering at them because they're relying on the government to pay their bill, this and that. I don't agree with that. Okay, you know how much we pay in taxes each year? You as an individual, we. All right, you work a job, that's your money.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it. Yeah, give me back some of my money back. All right,
Mm-hmm.
you take my Social Security, you take all this out, and there might not even be there when I need it.
Yeah.
The disability percentage they gave me for my shoulder and knee, very slim. Okay, that's why when I got down here, I went to work as an iron worker and wound up tearing my shoulder up even more. It's just the way it is. All right. So yes, you can definitely send me my check. I'll be happy for that. I'll thank Uncle Sam for that because I've already paid it many times over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why people get so revved up and start talking down to people when you actually look at it. Technically, that's your money. Let's see here. Okay. Plant marigolds around your tomato plants. Help deter bugs. Very
Marigolds are good for
all kind of bugs.
yeah,
Yeah.
mosquitoes, everything. Yeah,
Mosquitoes
marigolds
too.
are awesome.
Yep. The LDS are to be admired for their food and prepping. LM, yes, absolutely. I don't have a paying job, but the homestead is harder than my job was. Josh, I completely
No
agree with you,
doubt.
man. I was in there trying to separate those seedlings and stuff today, trying to get them in correct spacing. So we get down on my knees today, do that, man. Felt like my knees about to blow out on me. It's just, and I've actually been losing weight, believe it or not. Did this. I've been too busted up. So yes, I completely agree with you on that, buddy. SD Mountain Man, how's it going? Definitely good to see you. We named her Rosie, Queen of. She was my mate during.
Oh, like in the song.
Yeah.
That's cute.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. T Led Zeppelin girl. They tax my Social Security retirement. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's. I'm not
so
calling
wrong.
you. I'm saying that's BS. Not
Mm-hmm.
saying you're BS. I'm saying that is bull. They should not be doing that. That is crazy. It's all a money racket. Everything's a money racket. All right, it doesn't matter. 2, 3 weeks already. Yeah, I mean, we were already on our lockdown for a couple weeks before
We were already doing it because
Yeah. And then when
this is what you're supposed to do.
the shelter, I mean, the safer at home order here, when we heard that was coming through, we went ahead. She was doing her thing already, and once she got back, we shot out, did all of our supply run that we needed, just to top everything off. Came back here and locked down. I mean, we just don't go out.
We really don't anyway. It's, our life has not changed a whole lot.
Yeah, our life
Other than,
really.
I miss going to work because I'm one of those weirdos that loves to work and I love my job. But other than that,
Don't forget to buy candy jars and more lids. Running Bear Ranch. That is a very good, very good topic
need
right
that.
there. We need that.
Mhm.
Alaska Prepper. Many of you know who Alaska Prepper is. If you don't, hopefully one of the mods here can definitely pop in a link for him. Alaska Prepper hooked us up at Christmas time. It's a canner pressure cooker. Got to us for a Christmas gift. We plan on using it. I know how to use it. We do not have any canning materials as far as canning salts, jars, lids, nothing. Right now, it is sitting in the storage facility because when we get to Wyoming, we're going to be doing that.
And we
I
thought we
really
would be
wished-
traveling. We didn't know we were going to be parked for a while at
Yeah,
that time.
I didn't know we were going to be
so
stuck here. But once we get situated, we'll be doing that again. I agree. It's our money. Absolutely. Let me scroll back here. Swiss Army Josh, how's it going, brother? I saw you there. Uh, Lisa Jones. Okay. Concerned citizen. I always thought that was evil that I do. I saw concerned citizen here. I thought I did. Yeah, there he is. Okay. The tax my social security disability. That's just crazy to me. Yeah, that's. I don't get that. I mean, that's messed up.
Mhm.
That is so messed up. But now, make sure you get EBT, food stamps, and the whole 9 yards to someone that is not a citizen here legally. All right. I will say that. I'll say that. All right.
Mhm.
Plain out simple. I joined the service. Okay. I'm proud of this country. I don't agree with the government. Don't get me wrong there. I do not agree with everything that goes on political wise. But I like taking care of American citizens because this is our country. Not give a free check to somebody that decided they want to shoot over here. And then
Mhm.
and I know this for a fact, okay, because I have worked retail industry before when I was younger. They'd come in, cash their check with no ID, but back then they could do that because, like I said, I was younger. I was like 16 years old, working service desk. Me, because I'm just such a nice guy.
I know. I still laugh picturing this.
Then they'd get a money order and send it back to Tijuana, tax free. Yeah. How's that helping the country? How's that helping our economy? It's not. All right. Oh, great. See if Pete has turned into a racist. No, I'm not a racist. I'm a realist. All right. That does not help this country. All right. When you're, oh, well, they only work the jobs that people don't want to work. No, that's not true.
Mm-mm.
That's not true at all. If you got rid of that situation, wages would go up. All right. If you can sit there and hire a crew of guys for below minimum wage because it's all underneath the table, no one's going to know about it, you're not going to pay them high dollar. Anyway, I don't need to get on that rant. Sorry. I've seen a lot of stuff in construction work. All right. I've done construction my whole life. I've done retail work when I was younger. I know what I'm talking about on this. Let's see what else we got here, guys. Real quick though, when people come here legally, I have no problem. My family immigrated here many generations ago. They did the process, had to learn all the rules. We're productive citizens. All right. If you do it the right way, I have no problem. If you do it illegally, and you're a scumbucket, I ain't got no love. I ain't got no love for you. As I always say, follow the money. Yes. JT, got to hold her mouth shut no matter what.
No, they're talking about giving pills to the doggies.
Oh, you've been reading something else. Okay. Oh, I see it. My husband would take pills
Yeah,
and
out of
creamy peanut
context,
butter.
that sounded really funny.
Wow. Take an ice cube or two, put in your plant. It would turn green. I've never heard that, Sarah. I don't know if I'm going to put an ice cube, I guess, in the ground near the plant because I don't want to freeze the roots. I don't know. Right now, where these are being saplings, I'm very careful with them. I try not to put anything on them because they're easy to burn the roots on them. If you use fertilizer, if you don't water them at the right time, you can wind up killing them. You also got to be real careful spacing them out because you break a root, like the radishes I did today. If you're not careful, if you don't put that root straight down again, when you transplant them over, they're going to come out all crooked and weird looking. They just don't grow very well. Lisa Jones, I need to try it with a spouse. Oh, I can only imagine what y'all talking about here. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, AP is great. Yeah, I was doing a shout out to AP, the Alaska Prepper there. Yeah, Alaska Preppers helped this channel out a great deal, guys. Um, I believe if I'm not mistaken, Alaska Prepper was one of the first that ever gave my channel a shout out
I
from
think so.
the very beginning.
Mhm.
I used to watch his shows for a very long time. I still do. Sometimes I miss his live stream because I am a mod over there. Sometimes I don't even get notifications anymore. I just know that what time he's usually on. Um, Yeah, he's always been real helpful for our channel. He's a real good guy. So if you do not know who he is, definitely check out Alaska Prepper. Learned a lot from AP. Absolutely, I've learned a great deal. I've seen some great stuff come out of there. I used to love his cooking shows. Every time he'd be cooking up stuff, because then I got to go eat some more, and that's the reason I gained so much weight.
Douglas March, I completely agree. Ice goes good in my whiskey too.
It doesn't go good in my coffee.
No.
Yes, guys, I drink a lot of coffee, and then I can go right to bed. I don't know.
If I drank 2 sips tonight of coffee, I would be up for the next 2 days. It's crazy. I can only have it in the morning.
But I need coffee to wake up in the morning, but I can drink coffee all night long and go straight to bed. That's weird. Let's see what else we got here. Have you tried hiding it in a piece of cheese?
We're still talking about the dog pills.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, they're even funnier out of context.
Yes, they are. Excuse me, guys. I had a dip in my jaw. I had to get rid of.
No, he's never had to hide it in a piece of cheese.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Let me get back on track here. I'm getting all confused
He's not
here.
gonna let me come back on for a while.
She can always come back on. Every time someone asks where she is, and every time y'all say tell her hello, I always tell her, guys. All right, so I did have some other news. Many of y'all watch Marfugal TV. I had received a tweet, or read a tweet off his page yesterday. He wasn't feeling good. I don't think he's going to be on tonight. You can definitely check again, but hopefully he just has like a cold or something, or just, he does long shows, so maybe that's why his throat's all sore and stuff. Hopefully he's actually doing a lot better than when he first said it. I did notice that he was still tweeting, so hopefully he's feeling better. Hopefully he's avoided the stuff going around. So that'd be bad. But hold on, guys, I got a mosquito right there.
Oh, it's a big sucker too.
Yep. Yeah. And he left a bloody mess. LM, yeah. I'm hoping it's just a cold. See what else we got in here. I do have a comment on my page. Let me check that right fast. How do you keep hogs, deer, squirrels out of the garden? This was on one of my other videos. Keith asked this one. Well, where I'm at, there is no hogs, deer, or squirrel. Trust me, there's none. I found foxes, a fox trail. That's it. When Hurricane Michael came through, it destroyed basically any habitat for these things to be at. Ran them off. I don't know if it took out the population or what, but there is no trace of any of these things. But noisemakers work very well with hogs and deer. Of course, birds and things like that. I've always found, like in our cherry trees growing up, we'd use a pie pan tied to a string, and it'd bang around, scare the crap out of squirrels all the time, out of the birds and stuff. That worked out very well on that. Loud noises and lights. Lights work good too. When lights come on, you see things scatter. You can put up fencing material, things like that. I've seen hoops made over garden, especially like your lower plants that don't get real high. They make hoops out of chicken wire, stuff like that. That actually does help in that department. I just saw AP. Finally caught you live. Good to see you, CFP and Mr. CFP. Hey, man, we were just talking about you, Alaska Prepper.
Ears were burning.
And don't worry, it was all bad. No, not at all, brother. I was just telling everybody how great your channel is, and that they need to go over there and just make sure they subscribe to you. I was also letting them know you were like the first person that ever gave us a shout out here on this channel, man. You've always helped our channel out a great deal. So I was just giving you props. Try to, as usual. And I got my coffee. That's one thing we're not going to run out of is coffee. We've got percolated. We got a whole bunch of instant. And believe it or not, we got a lot of instant dehydrated powder coffee from our MREs. I haven't drank that one yet. I've had those before, and it's really not that good.
I did, but I just didn't want something very strong the other day.
Yeah, it tastes like decaf to me.
Yeah, it's actually good in like my protein shakes if I want a coffee shake.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. Um, I just canned 19 pints of ghee after watching your video, LM. That is something I've got to learn how to do, and Alaska Prepper has done that in the past, done the ghee. Um, I like the idea because butter, even with us quarantined here, or our stay at home shelter in place thing that we got going on here, we run out of butter quick. All right. Now, Augustin Farms does has a butter substitute, and I have used that in the past, and that's actually very good. I actually like the taste of it. But he's also done the ghee and stuff with cannon. It's either pressure cooked or can. I forget which one he did. But yeah, I want to try that out because I've never
I need to know
tasted
how to
ghee.
do that. Okay, well I have ghee, and it's really expensive. Just to buy it, I would love to make my own. Thank you so much, Alaska Prepper.
Yeah, I just saw that
That's
pass
really,
by.
really, really nice.
Alaska Prepper, I definitely appreciate that, buddy. Go buy yourself a nice steak to put on your grill. God bless. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to order that from Amazon or something. I think Walmart does deliveries, right? We are currently quarantined right here. We're staying where we are right now. Alaska Prep, I definitely appreciate that, brother. I really do.
Very nice.
I was just talking to them about the canner pressure cooker that you had sent us for Christmas. We have not got to use that yet because one, we're kind of stuck right here right now, and two, we don't have any mason jars or lids or seals. We don't have any of that stuff. We were going to do all that when we got up to Wyoming. Luckily, though, we still got the pressure cooker canner that you sent us. We just got to get the supplies we need to do everything with.
Yeah, we'll be
waiting.
getting to
We're
that
waiting on
for
the
sure.
garden anyway.
Yeah, better when you have something to put in the jars.
AP, things in my area are escalating. I think we are about 2 weeks behind everyone else. I actually don't think this weird, Alaska Preppers. I had a dream about you last night. I was wondering because you're in Alaska how things were active over there. We see everything here in the statewide with this bug going on. That's another mosquito.
There's a bunch of them.
Sorry guys, I'm not doing the thing or anything like that. Nothing going on there. But anyway, I was thinking about it last night what all was going on with this bug and stuff, especially over there right now. Because I have not heard many reports on Alaska. So I'm definitely glad that you mentioned that. I did both pressure canned and not. Okay, so that's on the ghee. And I do like he did also did the sealed cheese where he did the wax and everything like cheese.
Oh,
I like
yeah,
that
yeah.
because cheese. I do not like that powdered cheese mix at all. I don't even like it on macaroni to be honest. It just never blends very well. But when he did the block cheese and he
Mhm.
waxed it and everything, that was actually really good.
Yeah, that's because we're cheeseaholics, so that would be
Cheeseaholics.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good to know too. Obviously,
Let's see here. If I missed someone's comment, I do apologize. Walmart has online order, then pick up in your car. Public does deliver. JT, definitely good to know. My wife's a Publix fan.
yeah. Where we're at, they won't. We can't do the Instacart out here and stuff. We don't get a lot of deliveries out here, but the curbside pickup is absolutely doable right now.
Yeah, I mean we're in the sticks pretty much where
Mhm.
we are. I mean there's some houses and stuff around. Um, we're not far from Panama City, Lynn Haven, Southport. Like I talked about those cases that are there. You know, I mean it's 15-minute drive maybe at the most.
15 to for me to get to work. So yeah, 15 to 20.
So out here, I mean, there's nothing out here for anybody really to be driving out here for any other reason but to come home. We have to go in town for grocery store stuff like that. So we're pretty much staying away from a lot of stuff that's been going on. Being what we call that again? Safer at home order. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They change. They come up with a new term every time. I thought it was shelter in place, safer at home, whatever. It's all the same thing.
Alaska Prep. I've only been out to get water in the past 2 weeks, so I don't know how the stores are looking right now. I think we've had about 40 cases in my area. Well, you definitely surpassed our cases. We got 17 now. We had a report. So we have Tyndall Air Force Base, and we also have a naval base on the beach. A couple of days ago, we had the report of the Navy personnel that actually did test positive, and they quarantined him at home. And then today, I saw Tyndall Air Force Base had a case. Two completely different areas of Bay County. I don't know why they never closed down Tyndall Air Force Base as far as the other bases across the country where they're locking them down. I was really surprised they didn't. And I actually had somebody, I believe they were in Wyoming, asked me how our bases were looking, and ours were wide open. I mean, normal traffic. It
Hmm.
seemed like Bay County drug their feet and still continue to drag their feet when dealing with this stuff.
I feel like all of Florida really should have done things a little sooner with all the in and out tourism stuff like that.
Yep. Josh Connor, I appreciate you putting that link up for me. That is Alaska Prepper's channel. Alaska Prepper also has a news channel too, guys. So he runs two channel there. So definitely, if you're not subscribed to the other one, definitely subscribe to that one too. I'm trying to back up here and make sure I did not miss anybody's comment. I just got bit on the back of the neck. I did not use bug spray tonight.
I forgot mine too. It's sitting right in there, my Avon stuff. That's oh well.
Oh yeah, how'd you like the Amazon packaging video we did? I was trying to play around with some of the editing techniques. I've been watching other videos on how to do certain techniques and stuff for the videos, kind of spice up the channel a little bit. And yeah, it was actually a box for my wife's sunscreen, in which, of course, we did our normal quarantine protocols on it. We let it sit out in the sunlight for 2 days, and then, of course, I suit up when I open up everything, and everything that comes out of that box gets bathed in alcohol sanitizer, and then we can bring it inside. But yeah, I just used the box again for the gas mask filter. Uh, Lisa Jones in New York, yeah, that's actually a very bad hotspot. Really is. I think that's the worst in the country right now with
Hmm.
everything going on there. What got me, my wife showed me the meme and stuff of it. That took some pictures when I think it's Comfort. Um,
Yeah,
it
when
was
they were
Comfort.
coming in,
Yeah, we're coming in there. Everyone broke social distancing, everything. They're all
so
hanging
they
on
could get
gates.
pictures of it coming
Yeah,
in.
they're all right on top of
Ridiculous.
each other doing this stuff. I'm like, it's just in one ear and out the other. All right, really? Lisa Jones is 60 in my county. Last time I checked, 6 in my mom's county. Did Tyndall get repaired after Michael? I believe Tyndall did because they were operational. Now, as far as I know, they're still operational. My nephew and his girlfriend both confirmed cases. He's been really ill, not in hospital. He only
Mm.
got tested because he's a chief and they need to know if they would have a lot of cases.
Mm.
Helen Dixon, I appreciate
I'm
that
so,
information.
so sorry.
Yeah, I'm definitely sorry for your nephew and his girlfriend. Um, if you don't mind, what's their age range? If you don't mind putting that up, just so we kind of track how this thing's moving. It's nailing everybody, but kind of knowing that the age range on what's more susceptible. I mean, I'm seeing age 28 getting this stuff a lot. I mean, it seems like the younger generation. It took a minute to get them, but now I'm seeing high numbers in it because they're like, oh well, I'm not going to get it, and they're just getting more and more.
Hmm. Yeah,
25 and
25. Good
27,
grief.
Helen. I
Oh
really
my
hate to hear
gosh.
that. Luckily, though, those ages have been recovering from this stuff a lot easier than the elderly ages. So that's a plus right there. Let's see what we got here. Eric, how's it going? Yes, hospitals are a death trap. Um, yeah, I mean they're sending a lot of people back home. I mean, one thing we knew that the hospitals were going to be overwhelmed. All right, Hoople's cat. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He comes to the channel from time to time here. He's one of our subscribers. I am subscribed to him. He works. Him and his wife, I believe they both work as a nurse in Canada or nurse's aide. I forget what she does, but it is medical involved. And he's been doing a lot of updates of what's going on up there, guys. This thing's not a joke. I mean, I keep seeing, just like when we are at Walmart getting that film, just showing the lines because we went out when we heard the order was coming in. Just get the film. I had those people ride up on a bicycle. Mask won't save you. I mean, really? Are you a freaking moron? All right, taking precautions to help protect yourself. All right,
And others.
yeah, and others, because as much as I know, I could have it. All right,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't shown any symptoms yet. If I'm going to a public area, I'm going to wear a mask. I'm going to wear gloves to protect somebody else too, because a lot of people don't even know they have it until those symptoms come in. And I see these people, I'm like, well, y'all morons. Well, I think about that with everybody, but still.
He thinks it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm the ray of sunshine in the group.
Snafu snaps. The optics are high. Yeah, absolutely. 50 seems to be a vulnerable age. That is Rare Repair Fritz. DAO Democracy. And Alex Windancer. Good to see you guys, or gals. I did not recognize a couple of your names here yet, so definitely glad to see you here on the live stream. People are so dumb. I'm trying to think, is it Chris Rock that did it? You're dumb. You're really dumb.
I don't remember.
CBD is really good for your immune system. Guys, take the droplet.
It's good for arthritis. I know that.
CBD.
That's
the
cannabis oil.
Cannabis oil. Okay. I'm dyslexic, guys, so when I see the alphabets jumbled up together, it takes me a minute to realize what it is we're talking about, because that comes mixed up all different ways in my head. I'm like, what? Okay, yeah, I have nothing against cannabis oil. I have nothing against the plant itself. Okay, as long as you're following state laws, I don't see a problem with it, because actually there's a lot of medical purposes with that, especially with alleviating pain.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem if someone does it. I don't, because I get stupid on it. Plain and simple. It doesn't do very well with me. But I know plenty of people that do, and I have no problem with that at all. I'm an ancient lady. Okay, Alice Windancer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Zewiski Network. And I know I messed up your name. I do apologize. Krasuski. I have arthritis and use CBD and THC for it. Yeah, I've heard great things for helping with arthritis and stuff. So I don't have a problem with it. It's just that you have to watch out for what state laws are and all that stuff. It's a money racket. All right. There's no reason. I've never seen anybody do a mass bang bang.
Because the CBD is different.
Because they're stoned.
Have the...
All right. I've seen a lot of bad stuff go down because of other drugs. I've never seen anybody do mass anything because they're fried. All right. But I will say, in construction, I don't like working with guys that are smoking that stuff on lunch break, because I wind up getting hurt because they're not paying attention. So if you're going to do it at home. Don't do it on the work site. See what else we got here. Stupid as a stupid does. Shrimp and boat and captain. All right. El Michelle, how's it going? I just saw someone else pop up your name. Oh, there you are. Hey, Mr. and Miss CFP. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Definitely good to see you. Glad you made it in. Alaska Prepper. Yeah, we have 130 to 140 cases in Alaska. Wow, man. I get that it took a while to get up there. And like I said, I think it was last night I was thinking about that when I dreamt about it. Sorry, Alaska Prepper.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't make it weird.
It was last night or the night before.
Just let it happen. All right. So anyway.
Wow.
Sorry. Anyway, I was wondering about that because it's like the last thing, because I was going through my head, Antarctica, I still believe they don't have anything there. But I was wondering about Alaska because technically isolated from everyone else. It takes a lot longer for those packages to get out that way. So I was wondering about that. Now I have not heard of anybody getting this stuff from a package in the mail. I have heard package handlers having this stuff. So I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's. My thoughts are it can be sent by the mail. I mean, flu can. All right, if you're sick and you mail off something, yeah, the person receiving that can get the flu. So I don't see why you can't get this stuff either. But I haven't heard of any cases that say that's happened. Although we've had a couple cases here where everyone's saying, I did not leave my home. I have not been around anybody, haven't traveled anywhere, but still got it. Now, either they're not being truthful about their daily activity or they've got it through some other means. I don't know. All right, let's see what else we got here. Over 1,000 cases in Oklahoma. I forgot what our caseload was. I think we're over 7,000 now here in Florida.
Yeah, because Miami took off with a bang with it, and
Yeah.
then now it's getting everywhere else.
Yeah, Florida took a minute to get there. Like I said, I was working when I left the ironworking job, guys. Like I said, I just couldn't do it anymore. I'm just too old and too broke up. So my brother, he had that job lined up at an amusement park. Just mash a button,
Mm-hmm.
wave at people, be nice. You know, it was a real hard job for me to do. It was actually a very easy job. I loved it. Um, but yeah, went out there and we were open for 4 days, and we may have had 28 people max the entire time. And I knew it was going to get shut down. I mean, I don't even understand why they even were operational yet. And then they shut us down and everything. I'm like, yeah, I don't see anybody going to the beach, but there were a lot of people on the beach. I mean, there were
Mm-hmm.
people when we
We were
got
in
that
the height of
report.
spring break. Daytona had the same problem getting everybody off the beach.
Yeah, it took a while, but like when we saw the people licking the elevator buttons and licking the handrails, that whole uh, Corona challenge that was going on, man, you need your butt kicked. All right,
Mm-hmm.
that's really that's just
That should be jail time. That's assault.
that should
I'm
be
sorry.
Darwin
That's
Award.
just.
That should be Darwinism right there. That's the thing. I mean, some people just don't need to breed. Some people do not need to be
Well, the
messing
thing
up
with
the
that
gene
is,
pool.
they're not hurting themselves. They have the potential to hurt a lot of other people, and that's not right.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So.
just spreading the stuff. It's just stupid. I mean, I don't know why people had a problem. It's way past sundown here. Yeah, JT, you're an hour ahead of us, I believe. Yeah, because you were on the same time when we lived there in Apopka.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on that. I get a little irritated at stupidity. I'm not the smartest individual. Don't get me wrong. I'm no professor or anything else. But when I see just dumb, I'll call out, "You're dumb." That's just it. I'll let you know. I'm not afraid to. Josh Connor, I'm not sure if I can. I'm working from home. The internet is very bad, both in Wi-Fi, cellular forms. Just watching his live stream. It's really breaking up. Alaska Prepper, yes, you are correct on that, and many other states. I'm getting a lot of reports of other states that are having the same cell phone and internet overloads. We knew that was coming because they warned us. I mean, if everyone's at home, thankfully, most people are staying at home. They're going to be using the internet more, you know, Netflix, everything else is going to choke the system down. And of course, I had people run up, well, they promised us with 5G. I don't know. I just don't know. And I don't know why that popped up on my screen. Hopefully, we're still live. Um, my phone isn't working because I dropped it again.
Mhm.
So that's why I said if you need to contact me, use my Gmail. I mean my email, Essential Florida Prepper at hotmail.com, or Messenger because I do have the Facebook page, um, and Twitter, and of course right here on the channel because I try to answer all comments that come through. I always try to give a thumbs up or a heart, letting you know that I did read it. So if you need to get in touch with me, y'all know how to do that. If your message disappears, it's because I have not checked the held for review or spam folder because the platform likes to put a lot of stuff in there, mainly because someone will be trying to put a link in, and it automatically hides that until I can review it. So if your message is not answered or some type of response from me, it's because it's sitting in that file. And I try to check that about 2 times a day. Believe it or not, I actually get a lot of comments and stuff I got to go through, and still do everything here. It takes a lot of work doing the garden. It really does. It's a never-ending battle with weeds. Like I said, though, we were trying to do it as natural as possible. I cannot claim that now because the fertilizer was put in it. So I'm not going to lie about it. Yeah, it's all natural. We ain't used nothing on this. We started out with nothing in it, and then somehow fertilizer got into it. So
It'll be
yeah,
fun.
yeah. Hopefully it makes everything grow better though.
Yeah. I want some kale.
All right, let's see what else we got here. All right. Yeah, I'm still having a problem getting that kale to grow. I did put some more kale in. Um, I don't know if it got washed out of the rows when I went to go water it, but I went ahead and put more kale in, and then I went ahead and put seedling pots up with kale. When they come up, I'll transplant them. Hopefully they work. For the most part, all the seeds in our survival garden pouch that we got off Amazon, the one that we did a review on, they're coming up. I'm having a problem with kale though for some reason. And kale is supposedly very easy to grow. I've never grown kale, mainly because I don't eat kale. My wife likes it.
I love everything. So I like greens. I love the eggplant. And so he doesn't like it
Her rabbits like it.
Yeah, I know. I eat like my rabbits pretty much.
If I'm going to eat kale, I need a bucket of ranch dressing.
Well, I cook it like greens. That's how I grew up. I cook it like greens. I mean, yeah, you can eat it raw, but
with bacon bits.
I do it like you do collards or any of that.
Cheese. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, his idea of a salad would be like 2 kale leaves and half a bottle of ranch.
Yeah.
And cheese and bacon.
Chopped up ham. Yeah, exactly.
So.
All right, guys. My ex works for Spectrum. They are getting slammed hard with keeping the internet cable phone systems up across the country. Battling weather, tornadoes, etc. Dry the kale, put it in a smoothie. LM. You go right ahead.
Yeah, I like that too.
I'm not.
Space constraints mean that all my smoothie type equipment, my ninjas and all that are in storage because there's just very little room and I have a lot of kitchen gadgets. So
JT, survival living, all my broccoli and all but one lettuce sprouts died.
Oh.
Tomatoes doing great. Peppers finally coming up. I did not grow any peppers, JT. We did not plant broccoli here. I have not had any luck with broccoli. I don't know if it's
I don't think it even grows in Florida. Maybe somebody does, but I don't think it's.
When I lived in North Carolina, I didn't have any problem with broccoli or cauliflower. I've had a problem with both here, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think it has to be colder.
Kale chips are so
they're
good.
So good. Yeah, I've got they'd be good in my air fryer. I gotta get that out. We'll get that
Kale
out for the summer.
And smoothie is great. Yeah, I mean, our solar and everything, it can run all of my wife's Ninja equipment, all that stuff. The problem
is storing it.
Storing.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of space.
We don't have a lot of room inside that trailer, so most of our supplies go into the Tahoe here. I mean, we're doing this on the back of the Tahoe right now. But like all of our hay for the rabbits, and we have several months supply of hay. That takes up a lot of room. Then I've got survival gear in here that can't fit in there. We limit our clothes because we only have a couple outfits that we actually keep in there. We just have to wash. We have to do a lot of washing every couple of days, if not nearly every day, just to keep the load down because we usually go to laundromats, but with all this going on, we're not going to a laundromat. We're doing everything right here. We got laundry detergent, all that stuff. I mean, the hard part is wringing everything out because we don't have a
the heavy duty stuff. I miss the laundromat, but our everyday clothes are easy, and plus I'm saving money now, which I really like. So
broccoli likes cold weather.
Yeah.
LM, yeah, I think that's what the issue is. Lisa Jones, been great chatting with you, everyone. Thanks, Miss CFP. Stay healthy, stay safe. Lisa Jones, definitely appreciate you sticking out here with us. Eric, I work at Pampered Chef. I have lots of
Oh,
kitchen gadgets too.
I love Pampered Chef stuff. I'm jealous.
That was something flying in my face.
Oh, no,
That was another
they're out here,
mosquito.
and it's actually not that warm tonight.
No, it was actually cold. Well,
Well,
chilly.
not it's not cold, but it's
We got a
yeah.
bad windstorm the other day, and I actually had to strap down extra straps on top of the solar panels because it was picking them up and slamming them on top of the trailer. And ever since then, it's been nice weather during the daytime. It was what 90 something before,
Yeah, it was awful. It
and
was too
now
hot for this time. It's too hot too
now we're
soon.
using the comforter and everything when we lay down at night because I mean it's cold. So I hate it when that weather does that because I'm always worried about what it's going to do to the garden. Even though it's not freezing as far as frost warning or anything like that, when you got 86 degree, 90-degree weather during the daytime and the temperature drops down to 52, that gets me worried. Now, if I had hoops and things like that, I'd be okay with that. But as I've seen in the garden videos before, and I will do an update version on that, we don't have hoops in here, so I'm worried about that cold coming in. Luckily, though, at nighttime, most of the wind dies down. So it's only during the daytime when I'm trying to film, the wind picks up so bad, and I have to. Man, I bet you, when I do my videos during the daytime, I bet you I film one scene 20 sometimes.
Easily.
And wind so hard right through the windsock, and you can't hear nothing except the wind blowing. I'm like, well, there goes that. That was 3 hours wasted time. Um, I don't know. Maybe getting a better windsock might help, but right now we're just going to use the equipment we have. With everything going on, I'm not going to sit there and drop a whole bunch on a whole bunch of new equipment right now. When I go back to work and everything, I can justify that, but not right now. So we just take our time when we're doing our filming. We'll get that fish snare and stuff like that set up video tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have it tomorrow night for you. If not tomorrow night, it'll be Sunday when I get to release it. Just depends on how the editing goes.
And as I do my meals through next week, I guess would be the best way to do it, right, babe? We'll just do. He can film me, and we'll put it all together throughout.
JT, if you want a bunch of free prepper nonfiction books, check out Ozzy's Walkabout channel. Today's video PDF files take 2 fantastic books. JT, definitely appreciate that. I love prepper material. So I'll definitely check that out. Joe, definitely good to see you, buddy. I joined late where you get to stand in the corner. No, that's quite all right. That's quite all right, Joe.
Better late than never.
Definitely glad you're in. I did see your comment here. Hold on, let me scroll back to it. Something about commandeer. Okay, get your preps. They're starting to commandeer equipment. Now, Joe's in New York, guys. So definitely, if you get time, send me some information. Hope you still got my email, centralfloridaprepper@hotmail.com. Let me know what's going on up there, buddy. My doggies are hanging out under the table in hopes I drop some while freeze drying their food. El Michelle, yeah. All right. I get my prepper info from you, sir. Well,
Thanks,
you're
John.
bad at yeah, you're in trouble there, buddy. No, I get a lot of great advice from other channels. Like I've always said, I don't know everything. I just show what I've learned. That's why I always recommend other channels like Alaska Prepper, Hoople's Cat with the medical stuff that's going on. He's got a lot of great information, full spectrum survival. I always recommend other people's channel, guys. Survival Preparedness for Beginners. He's one of our new guys that has started his own channel up and stuff. There's so many great information out there. Part of this community, we can always share ideas. Sure, I might be wrong on something. If I am, I like being called out on it, but I like to be called out why it's wrong, not troll stuff. But if I'm wrong in something, I try to fix it. Okay, I don't just let it run. I've done that before, running news stories back when I first started, because the information was viable, and then the news changed 3 days later, and I had people yelling at me that I needed to take my video down because that's not the correct news anymore. I can't change what happened in the past. I mean, with the YouTube platform, you put up a video and start getting video view count and view hours watched, um, if you remove it, that actually takes away from your channel. So you don't, as a creator, you don't. But if it's incorrect information, you try to pull that bad information down. At least I try to. You should dehydrate some of your vegetables. Okay, what did I miss here? Hold on, guys. Looking forward to Miss CFP. Yeah, we're gonna work on that, Helen. We
Yeah, we
really are.
definitely will. I'm looking forward to doing that, actually.
I've been trying to get her to do her own channel. I guess we'll get her used to doing it right here on this channel. If she decides to branch off and do her own channel, I'll be able to help her the ins and outs of that. But we've talked about this in the past with the way people are on the internet and how nasty they can be. She don't want to deal with that stuff. I mean, I don't even like dealing with it, but she'll know when I've got some troll mess with me because I'm fuming. She's like,
Yeah.
"What are you gonna do? Go kick down his door?" I'm like, "Probably." She says, "Well, actually, you probably know how to find him." I'm like, "Yeah, I do." But so yeah, there's sometimes you just
I
gotta
don't like
take a
people that
step
aren't
back.
nice. There's no reason to be nasty at all.
Yeah,
I don't understand it at all. So
and then they just win because now they ruined your day. That's their
yeah.
whole purpose. They did it. It was just to be some slick mouth individual. And you know what? We got too many things going on to be worried about somebody like that.
Hmm.
Luckily, though, two of my trolls had their channels removed. YouTube smacked them down, which I was very happy about. It wasn't anything I did. It's just that there was enough complaints about the individuals that actually just removed them. So I was actually very happy about it. There was no sense of just ban them. Helen, yeah, I do. I ban them. It's just when they start making videos on you, making up stuff, that's when it gets bad because then it gets back to you and they got a whole video straight lies about you. And I'm like, and if you engage them, you know, it just keeps going on and on and on. And it never stops. So to somebody say troll, yes, John, we don't have any here tonight. Thankfully, our trolls are not here. Let's see here. All right, guys. Done a lot of bulk buying at Sam's for Canon, etc. Yeah, I definitely have to go and get some Canon material. Um, it'd be nice to do some Canon once all this stuff comes up in the garden here. Now, I've been spacing out our crops so it's not all planted at one exact time. We're spacing it out so when one set of crops grow maturity, we have a couple weeks time between so they do the same thing. So we're not all our crops don't come in at one time and we have to rush and try to eat as much as we can and try to can and all that stuff. We can actually just do our meals separately that way, at least by the week. So I'll let you know how that works out. As far as right now, it's worked in the past. So we're going to give that a shot again. All right. JT, yes, one was that weirdo, the one that decided to film while he was using the bathroom. Yeah, they got rid of him.
Good grief.
Yeah. I don't know. I attract so many interesting people in my life.
And Paula, you're absolutely correct. There are so many good people here, and we appreciate that very much.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, I see where Paula said that.
Mhm.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I love about the community, guys. We can always discuss things. You know, like I said, I don't know everything, but we try to work together for the common goal. All right, try to figure out how we're going to discuss things, what works best, what doesn't, what works best in certain areas. Because some of the things I know won't work in Alaska. Some of the things I know won't work in New York City. I mean, I'm not a urban survivalist. I don't know jack about the city. I stay away from cities mainly because they're kind of scary. All right, I just don't do well in cities. That's why I like being away from everything. So people that live in the cities, it's so easy to sit there and go, if you live in the city, you're not going to make it. Actually, I know a lot of preppers that are living in the city, and they've
Mhm.
got supplies, they got firepower, they got everything they need, and they've got their community set up to back them up. So I can't sit there and say, jump on board. You're not going to make it when I know how their
Yeah,
system's
there's
all working out. They got a game plan. I'm like, and then have backup plans. So I can't sit there and say that.
you
I can
prep for
say,
your environment,
yeah, I
so
can
you
say
learn to survive
it's
in
gonna
your
be
environment.
rougher. It's definitely gonna be rougher. You're gonna have more people trying to get your stuff. Yes, but there's so many. procedures to lay low. That's where the gray man stuff comes in. I'm not a gray man type of individual. I'm more of a peacock. Like, oh my goodness, that was a joke, guys. I do
Uh,
understand how that works.
moving on.
Moving on. Okay, let's move on.
Moving on.
All right. Hey, CFP, hurry up on that autobiography of yours. We could use a good read right now. Adam Brown, yeah, and actually, I've thought about getting it out because it's actually sitting in storage right now since we are just sitting here. I need to get back to writing. I really do.
He does. I bug him about this because he's good at it, and I feel
all right.
I feel like things like that are good for your stress relief. To get your mind right.
Oh, I know what's good for stress relief. Coffee. This is a family-friendly channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Dysfunctional families. I'm kidding, guys.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, y'all.
Oh, they'll agree with you. They're listening to me run my mouth on this computer here. So, yeah. Yes. Joe, I got a vacation override for my heart and blood pressure pills. I did get that comment today. That is actually very awesome. GT was also talking about with her dog with the vet. They were able to come to her, pick up, and bring back the animal so she didn't have to get out. So I'm glad that they're working things through like this.
Doctor's appointments as well. I have a friend in Texas. She had her 2 appointments by video, and they ran the scripts out to her. So yeah, there's a lot of people are really working, doing some really awesome, generous workarounds.
Danny Richardson, I got furlough a couple weeks ago. Glad I was prepped for this and not a check-to-check person. Danny, that is very awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of check-to-check individuals. I mean, it happens. All right, it really does. I mean, some jobs just don't pay. Some places where you live at, I mean, there's just jobs that the only job you can find is barely making it by. I mean, that's just the way it is at times. So yeah, there's a lot of people that have to live like that. I'm sure they don't want to, but it's just the way the situation is. So that is awesome that you were able to get ahead of the game on that. All right, guys. So we are about to roll this up.
Excuse me.
Starting to get chilly.
Yeah.
So real quick, guys, if there's some more questions or anything like that, definitely put it in before we log off here. Let's see here. We're all dysfunctional in today's society standards.
Yeah.
Yes, Helen.
Yeah.
Again, real quick, I've tried to reach Flash by email. If any of you have his number, check on him. I haven't heard nothing from him. I don't know if he's okay. He has not responded by email. So if you guys know Flash personally or have his information, contact him just to see how he's doing and just let us know how he's doing, because I have not heard from him in a while. So kind of worried. See you on the flip side. Absolutely, John. Chilly in Florida is 70 degrees, JT.
Yes, it is.
The reason why it feels so cold, and trust me, I know Wyoming's a lot colder. It's just that the temperatures will reach up to 90, 92, and then it just drops. I mean, like within an hour down to 50. So then your body's shivering.
And it's so humid. So it really just makes it feel, when it's damper.
Yeah.
It always feels
35
worse.
degrees here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with the temperature on a daily basis, your body adapts to it a lot easier.
But that doesn't happen. Florida's very bipolar with its temperature.
Yeah, Florida's definitely bipolar with the weather
it
here.
Just throws out numbers like the Powerball for your temperatures.
Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. We'll talk to y'all later. Definitely check out Alaska Prepper. And also, whoa, that's a big mosquito.
Yeah.
It just flew off. I'm gonna try not to get blood transfusion here from mosquitoes. Yeah. Also, survival preparedness for beginners. He's got a new channel, guys. Definitely check him out. Josh, I did not see a comment from you about if you started making new videos. I'm gonna go over there after this live stream and go check that out to see if you've been doing any new videos on your channel. We would really love to see those rabbits for sure. My wife,
Yes.
my wife loves the rabbits, man. So we'd like to check that out, brother. All right, guys. Survival Living, send me his email. If he's alive, he'll get back to me. JT, I do have your email. I will send you that email information, and hopefully you hear from him. All right, guys. Y'all take care.
Take care.